sports. It's in the game.
Somebody stop me. Stop me. Stop me. Somebody stop me. Stop me. Stop me. Oh, somebody stop me. Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, please stop me. Stop me. Stop me. I got so much beats, I can get it sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I up it, I'ma squeeze. Bad company, bad for your company. Bad companies, bad for your company. In the ski mask in case you come for me. Got it in the ski mask in case you come for me. When I say I got beef, they don't want no beef. When they say they got beef, they don't wanna eat. If you say they want, they don't want no steam. Put it on it. Had a bachelor's degree, PhD while selling. Fix the face and fix the weed. Now working on the self-esteem. Hit a block, yo this flock. Where you at? Pin it. My new map location be the block.
Money and company, no, baby. I don't know the company. You can't hang, baby. We don't want you around here. Ice on my neck and it's froze. Santa's reindeer. You got bad. It's the same here. You bad company, little bro. You can't hang here. Getting money, so the keep on coming. Phone ringing, so you know the jumping. They looking at me. He owe me some money. Hit him with the crumping. Why he playing games? They don't want no problems with me. My got good. I know I brought them. Might not hit a bad. Someone them. Well, opposition, they move on. So I
Dark shades, too much. Got the belly seater. Acting brand new like I don't see it. When I do, who them folks? Who want too close? Give me room, phony folks. Play it close, do the most, don't they? Bad company, that's bad for your company. Bad company, that's bad for your company. Bad cow disease, now you in a ton of beef. Tuck underneath my new blue Dunkaroos. Flintstone, bust down, color Americana. Fruity pepper, bezel, Wilma, Betty, Fred, and Barney. Bad, from out of town, I think she model Abercrombie. Wrist game, lucky charmy, told my jeweler leprechaun me. I'ma come clean, I got heat. Paranoia got me rolling on my sleeves, okay. Hating cause I'm upping up the fees. Whole team got these on their tees all day. I got so much beef, I could barely sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I upped it, I'ma squeeze.
I'm above average.
If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah. Hey. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. 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 Same squad.
If I people start to give me a match.
Same squad. Cross move quick like AI. Chain shine bright like daytime. Stack big red like waist high. I don't do lanes. Little watch out like 2 chains. I done swerved in a new lane. Bang at the quick do things. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge, Raindrops. Big bad plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge, Raindrops. Big bad plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah, no it ain't. They ain't talking cash, so I did the race. That's hard with the pace. Did you water on the chain? You know where I ain't from. When I'm on the beat, I get on. I need that bread like every crumb. Came up from nothing, made a song. Came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with Eli Manning and the New York Giants.
This will take long less than Madden 23 people, bro.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
Takes this long to pick a play, bro. Y'all taking longer than the Madden 23 people. Y'all. The same people do this on NBA 2K19, man. It takes so long to do so. Matthew. This team could have won the
Manning now on first down. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
That's an idiot, man.
Bro, that was not a good omen right there. The very first play from scrimmage, and you just want to give yourself a nice simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
Yeah, I got the sound box in there. This is good.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the run play. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Yeah, D-Hop burning him.
Watson now to throw. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's in. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's a touchdown.
Thank you.
Lamar Miller taking it in.
Thank you.
And the Texans have taken their lead.
Brandon, would you say they went from agony to elation in just a few quick seconds on that play?
Probably thought they were about to give it up in the red zone and then touchdown.
Yeah, there is absolutely no way that they drew it up and said this is the way it's supposed to be done. It just happened.
But the end will justify the means. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
His ticket is so powerful.
And the Giants ready to come out now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
We know that it's play or something next year.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Well, too much oomph. Too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Manning again here on 2nd and 10. And his throw here is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Manning. And that's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try to find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Come on, go.
Taken in at the 22.
Okay, the
Good
speed
coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
That's a bad place.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey,
good out there.
it's already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 2nd and 10 now from the 27. On 2nd and 10, Watson.
Oh my gosh, man. Dude, they're blitzing crazy.
On the blitz, he dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. You're hit him with a screen soon.
3rd and long, it's Watson.
You're weird.
This is going to be incomplete.
You're so weird.
Janoris Jenkins with good coverage
you
that time.
Had to blitz with linebackers. Like, you're so weird.
It was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no. They went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Giants.
Listen with the linebackers are OP in this game, so that's why he has
the
to do it.
Giants come up now 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
We can beat the linebackers too, buddy.
From midfield, here's Manning. That's caught by his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent?
Because you miss those first 2, but you get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get it back, even with just 1 throw.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The first carry for the forward line. This is Saquon Barkley. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
I don't know why
that was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And Rosas puts this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
They go play action here on 1st down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might get 2 races.
And this will get all the way inside the Giants' 10. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I don't care if I lose 1 timeout, bro. The Hawks should have blocked him.
The Chain Gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Hot, bro. And you should block.
Now Watson.
Bro, he hot.
Down he goes.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
A first down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right.
Got him.
And that will
What type of throw is that, Deshaun?
Oh, they took a shot there on what final play of this first quarter.
What type of throw is that? That was the weirdest throw I ever seen.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
21, they have the 2 coat slants, bro.
Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Thomas has got it. Complete.
Man.
Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this is not even going to hit there. It's no good. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Bro.
So that's what you almost never see at this level. A wobbler from very short range, and it winds up no good.
All right, Brandon, if he slipped or someone got a hand on it, then I could understand it, but it's almost like you heard a whistle or something to stop this swing. A very strange result, especially for an NFL kicker.
They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley, and he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. We become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
Throwing his man.
What?
Done. Busting through to get him for a loss of 6. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
They run it, they're doing it.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action.
Ball down, boy.
To it through the contact. Incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there and gets the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Please zip them out. Please zip them out, my boy.
Take it at the 37. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Oh, he might be going on the post. Let me see. Please do.
On 1st down, Watson.
Put out.
And he just gets rid of it.
Throws crazy. I can't do anything.
A wise move there.
So
Looked
for
like
a
nobody
touchdown.
open.
Should
Now
have blocked
2nd
him.
down.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Watson. On the run, he'll let this
He's
go.
burning down. He's burning down.
Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And a big turnover there as his guys
You're literally burning the
back.
dude, bro. Who is
It's real
him?
simple to say from here, but
Yeah,
we know
linebacker.
that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So after the INT, it's Manning. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Or no, we get ball. Because he got picked first place.
Throwing on first down is Manning. It's hauled in by Shepard.
Oh my gosh, dude. Why do you move so fast? I can't control nobody that moves so fast.
A gain of 32 that time.
You're froze on the ground. Like, what are you
To go
doing?
here in the first half.
What you doing?
We're back to Houston after this timeout. This offense
Stop
finding
playing
its legs
safety,
now.
dude.
Here's another first and
Keep
10.
running.
On first and 10, here's Manning. To
Come on.
Shepard, complete over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down
trash.
inside the 20. And a nice gain of
What are you
21
doing?
yards.
Like, come
So that
on.
route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise
Come on,
throwing
hike
it.
the
You have the
ball.
same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham.
Y'all suck,
And
bro.
he'll take it on in for a
Oh.
giant touchdown.
I'm not being this team no more, dude.
Beckham, an 18-yard touchdown
Dude,
grab.
D-Hop
And
sold
the
me the
Giants
first
are in
time.
for 6.
What are you doing?
Rosas good with the extra point. And
I'm
the
ready to
decision
get my
just
fist
kick the
ready for
extra
Houston,
point
bro.
winds
I
up
swear,
successful.
dude.
And that one was relatively easy to see.
God,
Notice that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a
That's
whole lot,
so
does
bad.
it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love
Could've
on these offsides
protected,
is when
bro.
each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
Right.
They deciphered that one correctly.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
Oh,
He's got to be
D-Hop
thinking
better
about it.
burn
But
him this
most
play.
of the good ones,
Because
they
this
find
is
a
play
way to
can work
put
on
it
Madden
aside.
23.
They're
This
not
play
happy
can work.
about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a
see
way to
that
put it
player
aside
moving.
and continue to play their game.
Yeah, dude, you
Can
gotta
he put
burn
it
this.
aside? Let's find out. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he was
Sorry,
as he
Deshaun.
threw it there, and it forces
Trash.
it incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive.
They're very
Early on, as they force
blitzing,
another
like,
one to go
this is
awry.
weird.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush,
you
they've been
doing
able to
is
get
blitzing.
home. And they're taking the ball away in
I don't
coverage
know
as
what
well.
to do. Like,
I
just
love how
run
you
a
put it
post route?
together, the
Because I
front
don't even
and
know
back
who's going to
working in
catch it
sync.
tonight.
Only way to play good defense.
So I'm going to just stay in a pocket.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson.
Like, dude, I'm under pressure. He's blitzing like a bum, man.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I
nothing.
often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Thank you. Thank you.
Up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up. Wanted to get a good get off on the snap. Jump too quickly.
And that last penalty makes this third down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Watson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
On 1st and 10, Watson being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that one falls incomplete.
We're
Looked like
doing
he
a
might
mess.
have had position there,
That's the
but he
only way
couldn't
to keep
hold
our
on it
team
at
safe
second
for
down.
this, bro.
Another dangerous
Think
throw
hard,
there,
dude.
partner.
I didn't know you was
he's
this
already
bad
thrown
on this
2
game.
interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that
Hey,
kind of lack
yo.
of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And is inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On first down, it's Watson. Flush to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
He couldn't even die.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Terrible
2 big
play.
plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll go with Foreman. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I was right
Man
there.
in the backfield,
Drop
that's
die.
Miller, second and goal.
Got it, dude. Screw this.
He'll get it up the middle. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Texans are in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
Come on.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Bro. You have to get out the blocking position. Oh my god.
Through an opening, and there he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Giants are in for 6.
This is trash.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. You're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a play fake here, first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Alec Ogletree. Coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
They got another QB, dude.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
I better win this. I ain't losing to no game.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Sliding out of the pocket. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
Here we go. Please block. Let's go. Touchdown.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Demarius Thomas, 75 yards. And the Texans are in for 6. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found the seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
Please don't do whatever just happened last time.
They got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball's out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the
Here
receiver,
we go
and then
again.
he was gone.
Please tackle.
Now that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
On first down, Manning. Throw left side, complete to Ingram.
Y'all are terrible.
Not before getting this inside the 30.
The defense is just like Madden mobile, bro.
Pickup of 28 yards.
I'm about to get way back because this game is just like Madden
so
mobile.
many teams in the league
hard
are
to play.
emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The
Really
tight
hard
ends
to
have created
predict.
so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Now Manning rolling to his right.
With a hold up close, dude. You could have got a pick, but it's so hard to get a pick on this game. Unless they throw in a deep route.
And that's one he's got to be happy to
I'm
have
about to guard
back. There
Odell,
wasn't a
man.
hole open in the
I'm
zone.
playing safety, so Odell don't want wide receivers to get open. I see somebody open, I'm ready too.
Fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Manning will try again on second down. Letting one go deep for the
Who's watching him? Who's watching him?
Intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann
Who's watching him? What? Who's watching him?
There as his guys will get the football back.
Who's watching it?
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Watson. Steps away to his left.
Let's go again. Another one.
He's at the 40. 20. 10. Touchdown, Houston. Demarius Thomas, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Texans will extend their lead. Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Miller. And
slow,
bro. Get in there. He stops short of the goal
line. I'm never
and
doing
the
2-point
lead is going to
conversions,
stay right where it is.
Dude.
Fair down now to kick this one away.
I'm watching
take it in the end zone.
Dude. This game is trash, bro.
Good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. New York set to take the field.
40 guys doubling him. He's not even that good. Who is him?
A little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on second and 10. On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Throwing now is Manning. It's caught. Shepard. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
Might as well be just a lead. So Odell gonna be open like a tail because he sucks at defense.
Manning now on first down.
Sit down.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Man, I
Defense
just love
can sit
popping
back
in
in a
this
zone
game.
like that.
So fun.
It tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your
random
hometown of
spin
Orlando,
moves like
Florida.
they
An
pop.
absolute mess. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's going to take it down to about the 35
Let's take a
here.
field goal.
Second down, a little more
Just don't get an
productive than
interception and a
first.
pick
7
six
yards
or a
on the
touchdown.
gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. This offense in desperate need of a
Cunningham gotta
conversion
go
as they
to
come
the
up on 3rd down.
Well, I gotta go.
Manning going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Let's go, Cunningham.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd
Let's go,
time.
Cunningham.
Zach Cunningham with a pick. And he'll wind
Leave
up
him in,
losing
he's running
5
it.
yards or
We
so
own
on the
it.
return, but
We
no
own it.
matter, they've got the football back.
So that's back-to-back
He
drives
tried
with a
to
thrown
suck on this
interception.
game. Why ain't getting the
Ordinarily, we
ball
look
in
at
here?
the
I'm gonna
offense
put
and
him
say,
on
what's
this
going
one.
on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
Marius
They've got them
Thompson,
frustrated right now.
Watson
He
will
was
bring
better
up
than
the
Odell.
Texans
He only
here
got a
1st
superstar
and
in him.
10 at their own 15.
Odell,
Now it's
try.
Watson
Under pressure.
toward the center
That's all
of the
Deshaun
field,
Watson,
but it's
bro.
incomplete. Demarius Thomas, the intended receiver, and
This
that'll
kid
bring up
is
2nd
weird. All
down.
you doing is listen with
Let's face
linebackers.
it, perfection
And
is
you
something
know
we
that's
all
the
chase,
OP.
whether it's
OP
playing this
is
game
in
or
the
whatever
game.
we do.
Stop doing that.
Hard to
Weirdo.
attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Here's Watson, escaping the pressure right. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they'll get it all the way
Dude,
up
get
about
on
5
defense and not
yards
block
shy
it.
of midfield.
Yeah, okay.
He got 29 yards that time.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route,
This
drove it
is
with
your own
excellent
teammate.
pace.
Couldn't be me.
Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh my
Rush
gosh,
coming in, he's
bro.
taken down. Kareem
He's mad,
Martin
bro.
in
He's
from
mad
his
'cause he's losing.
linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
You're blitzing because you're mad. Like, stop.
So now 20
Kids
yards
like
to
you
go
can
on
do
2nd
better like
down
you.
after the sack.
I bet this
Work to be
man,
done.
like 20 dude and a 3-year-old play better than him. And a 3-year-old can't even blitz.
From the gun, here's Watson.
Dude, I can't throw the ball!
Gets to him again. B.J. Goodson
Watson.
in there to drop him, and
Overrated
sacks on
person in the
1st and
game.
2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
God, dang, man. I didn't know you was this bad. You can't throw, you're so slow. You're like a 90. The lights are there over.
Back now in Houston. It's the
You're like
Texans in
an
control of the
84 and you
football and
can't
leading
run.
this
You got
game as
like
well
an
as we
80-some
start the
speed.
4th.
And you can't run. Slow kid, that's why you suspended. Because you're trash.
Gonna need something special here on
You're
3rd and long
84.
after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal?
God, dang, man.
Out of the gun, Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete.
Yeah, boy.
All the way
That's
down to
what
the
I'm
35.
That's his defense.
It's a big play on 3rd down for the Texans. And even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Watson over the middle. That's caught by QT.
Like quick pass, boy.
Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT, 35 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
Yeah, go out of bounds. I don't got time for this team. It's near return.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Manning now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Manning to throw. Over the middle of Beckham.
What are y'all doing?
And corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything. Rushing down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a step.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
On 2nd down, here's Manning. Finding his target, it's Cody Latimer. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Manning now to throw. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Manning going to come up on 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Into the red zone now. Manning. This will be caught at about the 6. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 10 more there and another first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness.
And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will shave 1 more off this lead.
Yeah, I won you. You should get a touchdown. You go for 2 and 32.
Rosas now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now out comes Houston. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. And Watson's going to throw it here.
Oh, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
Throw the ball right.
And he's pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know? Yeah. The mental focus.
Yeah, that's
you got to stay with it.
That's true.
Good. I'm
And
sorry.
with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Until he's open.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is
I don't know what he's doing, but this
Bill
is
O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Giants Patriots are going to take over in great field position. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Rosas now to add the PAT.
Hey, what is all doing?
Rosas good
going
with
to
the extra
balls
point.
right now.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, let's do that. Dude, I'm wasting time, dude. I can't deal with this, dude. I just want to get this game over so I don't have to be this team no more. Deshaun Watson is trash and slow. And the O-line is like so terrible.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Right.
And he'll be brought down at the 23 and make it the 24-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll run it again with Miller. He'll be dropped at the 30. The shifty move couldn't free him. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Texans on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Eluding the pressure right. And QT on the right side complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
Yeah, this is my last time being in Houston, bro.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
I want to be Houston, Texas. Yeah, Houston, Texas is better. Why do I call it Texans? God, I beat the weird kid. That was a hard dub. I'm gonna call it a night right here. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night here. Stop it here, boy.
Hey, what's up, gang? Let me go secure for the game right quick. Hey, what's up, gang? I got it. Think it's my fault. I got that chicken to go. A lot of these people lost. They broke. They think it's my fault.
I'm gonna play my music real quick before we go off.
I want that cost. I'm dripping. I'm stuck.
Oh, wait.
Track how G go too fast. I don't need one no seatbelt. Bad little got no upgrade. Now she got. How about the range on? Who is the baby? He going in. Man, these old rappers. out of the Moreland. Ain't no strings attached, keeping it cordless. She keep calling, but I keep ignoring it. Ain't no stopping, I'm keeping it for it. Man, it can't stop me, I'm going it. Man, it can't stop me, I'm going it. Every time I'm going,
Alright, I'm in here.